Let's do a test here with the audio. Test. Check baby, 1, 2, 3. Check baby, 1, 2. Check baby, 1. Check baby, check. There we go. We got audio. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to go ahead and start off this live stream really quick. And when I do live streams, I also like to edit down my live streams and make another video. So doing that, I like to make sure that I give my proper opening to my videos and then my proper closing to the videos. And so it might be kind of weird or awkward sometimes doing it live because, well, we're live. Why would I do that? But sometimes you just got to do things. So that's what we're going to do here in about a second. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This looks like a good mark right here. Let's stay right here. Are y'all ready? Everybody ready? Here I go. Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. The body beat down here on this Thursday afternoon. 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And so today we get another snow day. We had a snow day yesterday. No, we didn't. I'm lying. No, I'm not. Yeah, we had a snow day yesterday. And we got a snow day today. And we'll have a snow day Friday. I guess I got that right. Heck, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I probably was off yesterday, today. Yeah. Okay. I forget that quick, guys. Very quickly. So, today we're going to be doing some deadlifts. I've already got it wrote down. I've had it wrote down for a couple of days now what I'm going to do. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's also something that I hope I can pull through. Get it? Deadlifts, pull through. Anyway, so, yeah, we're going to go up to about 5,000-6,000 pounds today, somewhere in there, and see what we can do. So, yeah, I don't always live stream, but here lately I've tried to do a few more live streams just because it's kind of fun getting the instant comments back and forth and kind of getting to kind of live hangout, I guess. You know, kind of makes it a little bit more fun sometimes. And anyway, but I don't always have a lot of people in my live streams, so sometimes it's just little old me in here talking to myself, and I'm okay with that because I talk to myself all the time anyway. And I don't know, I'm my own best friend, so I'm used to that. And let's see, what's to talk about? Let's see, anything to talk about? I don't know, not much to talk about. Well, yeah, I guess I could mention something. As you'll notice the last couple of days, I've added in some music that I used to listen to, some Motley Crue. Well, what I noticed was a couple months, 2, 3, whatever months back, 5 months, could be a year, I don't know. Just a couple, you figure it out. A few months ago, I kind of seen where some of my videos were blocked worldwide, and it kind of alarmed me. And so now I got a bunch of videos you guys can't see because they're blocked worldwide. And I'm not going to go through 100 videos and try to dispute or try to mute them out or try to re-edit and all that stuff. I ain't going to do all that. So anyway, we've been carrying on, and I'm periodically popping some music in there, you know, trying to find stuff that maybe YouTube will let slide. Well, I think I figured out what the problem was, because as you know, if you watch some of my videos from months and months ago, you know I like to listen to Motley Crue, and I'd play them like in all my videos. Yeah, I know it got tiring for some people, but I like Motley Crue, and about the same 10 songs. That's what I like. So I was noticing that my videos, of course, like I said, were getting blocked worldwide. And so I was like, well, I guess I can't use Motley Crue anymore. Maybe they've changed, and they don't want us to use any of their music. So I started trying to find different music and different, you know, YouTube safe kind of music, and, you know, music you don't want to listen to and stuff like that. So, but then a couple days ago, I was like, I'm throwing some Motley Crue in there, and I'm gonna see what happens. So what made me decide to do that was I made I made kind of a shorter video, not a short video like you would assume a short video, you know, 0 to 3 minutes. That's the short video length now. But I made just a shorter video. And I noticed that it was okay. YouTube didn't flag anything. They didn't, you know, I got a copyright, a standard copyright, but that's normal. That's okay. I don't mind that. So I was like, what in the world? And then I was like, you know what? I bet if I go back and I look at the videos that got blocked worldwide, I bet that they were short videos, because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was, you know, looking at the time. A couple months back when I was looking and noticing all this, I wasn't really paying attention. But I bet they were short videos, like 0 to 1 minute or 0 to 3 minutes, because, you know, YouTube changed their short recommendations, or their short allowance. It used to be just a minute or under, but now it's 3 minutes or under for a short. And their policy is you can't use any copyright material on a short video that's over a minute long. If it's under a minute long, you can use copyright material, and you'll just get, like, you know, a standard copyright on it, or maybe blocked in some territories, or whatever the case may be. And if you do anything over a minute, it gets completely blocked worldwide. So I don't know where I'm at with my conversation, because there's so many blocks. I'm talking about blocking so much, I feel like I'm in football. Blocking. So I guess long story short is, if my videos are over 3 minutes long, I'm okay. And that's just what I've come to the conclusion of here at this point. There was something else along the lines. Oh, I wanted to kind of talk about the differences, and I've talked about this before in the past, but it gets lost in the millions of videos that I put out a day, a week, a month, whatever. But there's different copyright and different kind of, you know, things that go on with YouTube. Now, let me go ahead and throw this out there. I'm not monetized. And even if I was able to be monetized, I'm not going to be monetized, because I'm not going to monetize my social media. I'm not here for money. I'm here for myself, to make a backup, a journal, a diary of my life, and, you know, share it with my family and friends, who one day in 1,000 years decides to maybe go find it, because they don't care now, obviously. None of them watch it. But we won't get into that. But I also do it to help inspire others, and when they leave comments, they inspire me sometimes. So there's a lot of, you know, there's reasons that I do social media that a lot of other people really don't care about, and I think that's what makes me different than everyone else, is that I'm not here for the money, and I've never been here to try to make money. I'm here for those reasons that I mentioned. So, having said that, if I use a Motley Crue song on this video, it's going to get a copyright hit. All that means is that whoever holds the copyright to that music is, from my understanding, they'll make any money that might be made off this video. It's just a standard copyright. Hey, you used our music, our TV, or whatever it is, and so you're getting we're gonna make whatever money is made here. That's my understanding of that. Then you have like songs or whatever it might be. We'll just stick to music. That's the easiest medium to talk about. So you might have another song that you put in there and it's partially blocked. Well, you go in there and you look at details and, well, it's blocked in Russia or Bulgaria or somewhere in South America, somewhere, or Antarctica. It's blocked in some places like that most times. Okay, I don't care about that because my demographic, my viewer demographic, is here in the States, so that's technically all I care about. No offense to the rest of the world, but you're like less than 1% of my viewing audience. So you got partially blocked like that. And sometimes partially blocked might even include the United States, and that kind of sucks. But most of the time it's not. So then you have like worldwide blocked. It's blocked completely all around the world. So you go to details and you look and it's like literally every country in the world. So that's what you don't want. You don't want the worldwide, and you don't want partially blocked to include the United States. So that's a big thing about YouTube. They're too worried about all the copyright stuff and all that mess. And I don't know what I don't know what the fix is. I don't know what they can do to remedy the issue, because there's millions of us out here wanting to put out millions of hours of content using millions of hours of music. So what I've suggested is maybe YouTube charge $1 a song, something like that. To me that seems like a fair trade, to be able to get to use a song in a video. All right, I'll pay you $1. I'm not making anything on my social media, but I'll pay you $1 if I can use that song. Now that means I wouldn't want to use 5, 10, 15 songs in a video. It might be like 1 or 2 songs that I like, and then maybe some free to use type filler music off in there as well. So I don't know. I don't know what the real solution is to all that. I just know that I don't mind getting a copyright, and also they have another thing that you can get on your channel, which is a strike. You don't want to get strikes, because 3 strikes and you're out. And you don't want to get a strike. I've not gotten any strikes. I don't know what makes them give you a strike, but it's probably like, vulgar, racist, type stuff like that. I really don't know what exactly gets you a strike. I've never had one, and I've had my channel, not this channel, but I've had my other channel since 2004 or 2006. I don't remember. So I've never gotten a copyright strike, or a strike, whatever you want to call it, a channel strike. Anyway, so just a little bit of conversation here to start the day. We still don't have anyone in, but that's okay. It is 4:14 now, so we're going to go ahead and start our deadlifts and see how we go, see how things go. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy extraordinary, but I am going to do a lot of sets of a heavy weight, for singles. So, it's something I've done before, but it's been a while since I've done it. So, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start our deadlift journey today and get this over with, because I got stuff to do, like enjoy my snow day. So, let's do some deadlift, guys. And that right there is so I can edit that down in my regular video. So, let's do some deadlifts. The whole copyright thing is annoying. I know people like to get paid for their work, but you're getting paid because you're getting notarized. I mean, you're getting noticed out here. with people putting your music out there, especially older music that younger generations are not listening to. So, well, of course, younger generations probably aren't watching my channel because I'm not some young, hip goofball doing goofball things. So, anyway. All right, we got 135. Let's get this started, guys. Two, three, four, five. Yo, what's up, ladies? Well, we don't really have any ladies here yet. None of them ladies in here yet. But you never know. Intro sounds like the Moto Madness. No, I don't know if I've heard that or not. I don't know. Moto Madness. Sounds like a video game. You'll be doing deadlifts tomorrow? Well, we're out of school tomorrow again, so maybe I'll be able to catch your live. I don't know. Again, it's kind of difficult because we're so far away on time zones. Heck, it's probably 10 o'clock or better where you're at now. Probably. Oh. Always getting stuff stuck to my feet. Drives me crazy. Hey, what's up, Rick? How you doing? Glad y'all popping in. Runner Boy and Rick. You kind of popped in towards as I'm starting, I kind of had a little intro where I'm talking about some things like copyright and stuff like that with YouTube. Nothing super duper important, but if you're interested, you might go back and just kind of catch kind of my explanation of it, because a guy I was talking to was kind of wondering, you know, kind of wondering about it, so. Yeah, I figured it was getting up there, Runner Boy, kind of late. All right. And by the way, I also mentioned that whenever I do these live streams, I'm also kind of having to go into it like I'm making a regular video where I, you know, have them edited. So sometimes I got to kind of approach my live video like I would if I'm doing a standard video where I edit it and do all that kind of stuff. So, you know, sometimes I'm, you know, anyway, sometimes you'll see. But, oh, I'm just back from work, so I'm getting, well, I hope you had a good day at work. I know you do the tree work, so that's some good hard work right there. All right, guys, set number 2, 135. Ow. sometimes I flex a little bit too much whenever I'm wanting to pull, and I'll get a cramp. Sometimes I get a cramp in my triceps, sometimes I get a cramp like in my lats. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Do I take creatine? No, I do not. I don't take any supplements. I had breakfast today, which was 4 eggs, 3 pieces of turkey bacon. I've had 2 mandarin oranges, and about an hour ago or so I had a little flour tortilla with some natural peanut butter and banana on it, and then I ate a Slim Jim beef jerky stick thing. And, that's all I've had today. But no creatine. Years ago, many years ago, I took some, and no, for the most part, I don't do any supplements or anything. I was doing protein back in 2021 until probably 2023, and then I stopped doing that because the kind that I like, the price went up, and I wasn't going to keep paying for it, for protein whenever I can just eat, something extra or something or what have you. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they have stuff and they just forget to even take it. So we got too much stuff we got to think about. It's hard to think about more stuff. Ain't got time for all that. But yeah, back in the 90s, in the late 90s, of course, it seemed like creatine was more kind of popular and crazy fad up into the early 2000s and that, and I took some, and I've taken like 1 bottle of some, I think it was L-glutamine. I mean, we're talking about late 90s. And I've had protein weight gainer stuff that I shouldn't have been taking because I'm an easy weight gainer anyway. I've taken tons of that stuff. A buddy of mine, he was my brother-in-law for 16 years, but then we still worked together even after he and my sister divorced. He'd always buy weight gainer stuff because he couldn't gain weight. And so he would end up giving it to me because he didn't like it. So I'd end up with big boxes from GNC of weight gainer that I did not need. And of course I also took just like regular protein sometimes, and that's really all I've ever taken that I'm aware of that I can remember is that. So all right. Quit rolling back on me, Bar. All right, let's do 225. It's never easy, guys. Never easy. Whew. Weight gainers taste horrible. How dare you? I don't know, they're just chocolate or vanilla, strawberry. I drink them down just fine, but that's how my brother-in-law felt about it. He didn't like it. He would like choke on, gag on them, and I'm like, dude, it's just a shake. So the protein powder that I was taking, that I swore by, that I've even made videos on forever ago, was called ISO Pure, I think that's what it was, ISO Pure. And the only thing that was in there, in the ingredients, was, protein. That's it. There was nothing else in it. I got the plain flavor. Because once you start getting into the flavors, that's where you start getting a lot of ingredients that you really don't want. So you can literally look at the ingredients on the packages, and the plain one is just whey protein, and the other one has like whey protein and 20 other things in it. So yeah, but that's how I did it. Now I'm going to 315, I'm pretty sure, of course. $315. Get her done. Alright. Oh, okay, runner boy. I appreciate you popping in. Hope you have a good workout tomorrow. I'll try and catch you. Boy, every time I look at myself in my videos, I realize just how much weight I've gained, how much size I put on back from a couple of years ago whenever I dropped all that weight. Crazy. Put on so much weight. I don't like it, but I also don't like starving to death to lose a little bit of weight. So let's go ahead and do some more deadlifts. Need to get some more powder. About out. Just about out. let's do 315. Whew. That scares me. That worries me. Cheeky. Whew. What's going on, Cheeky? Not much at work. Watching the Flurries. Is that new basketball group, the Flurries? Well, the snow's moved on from us now, and we got a nice little snow, I guess. Hey, whatever it takes to get us out of school for a couple days, I'll take it. So right now we're at our top weight that I'm going to do today, which is 405. I'm going to do multiple sets of it with just a bunch of singles. I've done it before, but it's been a while since I've done it. And I'm not working with a whole lot of food or energy stored up in there. I haven't really ate a lot today. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll just have to take my time at it and pace myself. Even though I can do 405, there's still times when it's still, it'll kind of push me a little bit. Sometimes. There. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this first set out of the way. Do set number 1, 405. I'm done. Yay, it's over. Not yet. Not yet. Well, I done got it warm in this room. Whew. You know, I got heat and air run to the room, and of course it's all insulated and all that good stuff. But here, I don't know, sometimes I get a little nippy. So I'll turn on my little heater here, and it warms it up pretty quick. So, as I mentioned earlier in the opening of the video, we are out of school tomorrow as well, which is fine with me. I'll take it. And we'll probably be out Friday too. A lot of people don't understand that the main roads get cleared off pretty quick, but it's all the back roads, the side roads, the back roads, and then the back roads that don't get cleared off. And if they do, they're not priority, and it could be, you know, a week later maybe, I don't know. So you know, when you're having to, you know, if you're a parent or a grandparent or whoever taking kids to and from school, that's dangerous. If you're a bus driver out there, that's dangerous. If you're teachers and other faculty having to drive, that's dangerous. So you know, in a country like this, they'll call off school, you know, even if it looks clear up here in town, because it's not clear on them back roads or the side roads. So, you know, you got a bunch of people up north that kind of like to snicker, you know, laugh and make fun, but a lot of them sometimes aren't on the kind of, you know, back roads that we're on here in Tennessee, you know, where it's like they never see the light of day because there's so many trees, and there's roads that are literally barely wide for a bus alone, much less you know, 2 cars, and they never see the light of day, and so they stay snowy and iced up forever. And plus, you know, we're like this, you know, that's our roads back on some of these back roads, and that's a whole lot different than some of those flatter areas that you might see up north. And besides that, you know, we still see a lot of accidents and a lot of craziness happen with those people who like to, you know, talk down to Southerners about how they can't drive. Well, then you see them, you know, in all these accidents on the news. So, obviously, you know, it is what it is. I'd rather them be safe than sorry, and I don't want to be out there in the dark trying to drive my bus and then hit some patch of snow and ice that's on the road that I didn't expect. Because then at that point, you know, you're risking my life, you're risking the kids' lives, you're risking the lives of others out there on the road, and I'm driving a $120,000 school bus. So, you know, there's a lot to consider. Like this. Let's do set number 2, 405. Set 2, 405. Where am I at? Here. They come for the mild climate and forget how to drive. Could be. could be. Well, I don't claim to be a perfect driver by any means, but knock on wood, what's metal, but knock on wood that I've not had an accident, ever since I've been driving, as from driving in the winter. And we've had some bad winters here. We had an ice storm that's known worldwide, the ice storm of West Tennessee. It was known worldwide. They want to say it was in 94, so we'll say it was in 94, like January, February 94. And my wife and I moved to Nashville, and didn't work out, so we moved back within about 4 months. But we came back to visit. We were pretty much coming back home from Nashville during the worst ice storm that probably we've ever had. And it took me 5 hours to get from Nashville back here, when it should have took me about 2 to 2.5 at best, at worst. So it was a long, treacherous, slow drive. I'm talking like 30 miles an hour from Nashville all the way to Henry County. So, and I'd have people passing me, and I'm telling my wife, they're going to be off the road in like 10 seconds. They're idiots. And sure enough, we'd go up the road, and there they'd be in the ditch. Cars all the time, just constant. I'm like, I'm not going fast. I'm going to take my time. And I mean, it was treacherous. And then coming over Paris Landing State Bridge, the bridge that goes over Kentucky Lake or Tennessee, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it had boulders of ice like this from being scraped, trying to scrape it and stuff. But I mean, there was boulders of ice like around certain spots, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, that was the worst ice storm I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, I don't want to do that again. I don't mind some snow, but you get ice like that, and that's a game changer. All right, where are we at? Set number 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. $405, set number 3. All right. Moving right along, guys. Moving right along. So the one thing I've not done is go outside and play with my granddaughter in the snow. My oldest granddaughter's not here, but my youngest granddaughter is. And I know she probably wanted to go out there and play in the snow, but that's not easy. I don't like the snow. I know the first snow that we got a few weeks back, we went out and played in it. Boy, I don't like playing in the snow. I didn't like it as a kid. I remember just being freezing cold, and that's back when we actually had winters and we'd get 6 inches, 8 inches of snow. And I remember wearing socks on my hands, and they were just completely frozen and wet, and I was just always wet. And we don't have proper, I never really had proper snow attire, so it was always just running out there in whatever we had. $405 to stay alive. I'm trying, Sheiky. I'm trying. So, 1, 2, 3. I'll be doing set number 4. I got me doing 8 sets. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got myself doing 8 sets of 405. So we'll be on set number 4. Not to give anything away, but I just gave it away. Told you what we're doing. The thing about live streams or my normal videos in general, and this goes for pretty much all of us. Sometimes people tune in and they expect some big, crazy, production show, and if you don't have A1 editing and content and everything's not just like up here, a lot of people tune out and they don't want to watch and take part. But let's face it, for the most part, this is just a bunch of amateur people out there running around and trying to create content. We don't have time for special lighting and audio, and we don't have camera people and makeup artists, and we don't have special effects guys working on our videos and stuff. It's just a bunch of people out there doing their own thing. And to be honest, ever since digital came around in the early 2000s, it's really been amazing to see what us normal people can do. And of course, I like photography. I took photography in high school, and I've always loved photography. And I soon, once I got into digital cameras, which was like 99, I got my first digital camera. And I've had like 4 since, other ones. Digital photography took over, and it's awesome to be able to go in there and just instantly see what you're doing. And then the videos, now we get like all these great ways to shoot amazing video that looks better than, what the cinemas were using years ago. And we have little programs we can use that can do special effects that, rival what they did, 30, 40 years ago. So it's pretty amazing, and it's fun to do. And that's one reason that I keep going and keep putting out content is, again, anyone that follows my channel knows I'm not monetized, and even if I was, I wouldn't monetize my channel. I don't care to make money. I just like putting out content and trying to inspire people and inspire myself and kind of keep a record of things. And I like the process of it, and I like doing the videos and thumbnails and all that different stuff. It's just fun for me. It's just stuff I've always liked doing. So let's go ahead and do our 4th set of 405, if that's what I'm on. I done forgot. It's been longer than 3 seconds. Yep, set number 4. I see somebody chimed in. Hey, all right, Danny, how you doing? Good to see you pop in here. And you're doing good on your workouts. And you gotta keep it up, man. You gotta keep that fight going. And even when you don't feel like it, you get up and you do it that much more. That's just how we do it. That's how we gotta keep going. That's how we make progress. And I know it ain't easy, believe me. There's days when I want to cry instead of working out. Believe me. I'd like to just lay down and curl up in a corner and cry. But you gotta keep going. You can't let it, life beat you down. So Money Mike up in here. I ain't got no money. I wish. Now, if I can make $1,000 a month, I might consider, monetizing. But I'm not going to waste my time doing it for $20 a month, $50 a month. That's not worth my time. And, I stand behind what I say as far as I just like putting out content. But Of course, it would be stupid to not monetize if you could make big money. You know, of course, it would be the smart thing to do, but, you know, I'm never going to get there. I'm over 3,000 videos in my channel, 4 years in my channel, and I'm just breaking 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not going to break out. So, yep, that's right, Danny, one day at a time. And then after you put in your work, then you can go sit down and you can, you know, mope and be sad and overthink about things. That's what I do. My mind gets going and going and going, and you know, get this done, and then we can, you know, do the other stuff that we don't need to do. So I done forgot again. I'm on set 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm on set 4. Okay. $405, set number 4. Whew. Whew. Good stuff. All right. I got 4 sets left. The worst part about this is my feet like to cramp up, like around my toes. A lot of times when I'm doing deadlifts and sometimes squats, a lot of times my toes and my feet sometimes like to cramp up. Sometimes that's good because it's bothersome. It's not painful, but it's that annoying pain. You know what it is. So you want to get it done quick so you can walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. One day at a time, one day at a time. That was the TV show, One Day at a Time. One day at a time. We old guys remember that show. One day at a time. Isn't that with Valerie Burnt and Ernie? Valerie Burnt and Ellie, One Day at a Time? I don't know, I think so. That's one thing that Family Guy did, was they gave us things like Valerie Burnt and Ernie. So, we are halfway through the work week, hump day, and again, like I said, we're out of school tomorrow for another snow day. We probably got about maybe 3 to 4 inches of snow, probably in my area, and that's almost enough to cripple our town. So I kind of talked about that earlier, a little bit earlier, if you want to kind of hear my explanation on that. And so I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or day before, I don't know, all my days bleed together, but I mentioned that I'm mixing up, you know, I'm changing my workout days, where I used to do squats on Wednesday. Now I'm doing deadlifts, and I'm going to do squats on Friday. And the reason for that is when I do squats on Wednesday, sometimes my legs hurt far too much for me to get a really good deadlift workout on Friday. So if I put my legs on the last day that I work out, that'll help out and put my deadlifts on hump day. So that should help me a little bit to get through my deadlifts. Still got to do soup can and dumbbells. Yeah, your little soup can boogie. I like that. Your low punches, your middle punches, your high punches, and then all the other stuff. I can't remember everything you do, but I watch them. I watch your soup can boogies. All right, Shiki, I appreciate you dropping in, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and do set number 5 of 405. Right, set number 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so bad about keeping up with what sets I'm on sometimes. So set number 5. $405, set number 5. Whew. All right. Yeah, Danny, if you're still in here, yeah, I could tell in that one video that you looked like you were feeling a little bit more happy, a little bit more spry, a little bit more energetic. And I think I mentioned that in that video. I forget because I watch so many of y'all's videos. But and then there's a lot of times where you look like really defeated and beat down and you know, doing all you can to just sit there and do a video. And yeah, I appreciate that, and I know you're struggling. You know, we're all going through stuff for sure. I suffer from depression, really bad depression and anxiety. I've had depression since technically I hurt my back when I was 25. So it kind of started there, and things kind of ballooned a little bit more in 2010. Personal issues, you know, marital type issues. And from 2010 to today, it's been like this, you know. And then plus dealing with deaths in the family, plus my oldest son having what I call deadly diabetes, and he don't take care of himself. He's just wanting to die. So, you know, I go through a lot every day, and it's not easy. And believe me when I say, you know, there's days that, man, you'd almost rather just walk out in front of a semi as to get in here and work out and do anything at all. But if we do that, then we've lost the game. We've lost at life. And, you know, we can't give up. Whew. Hey, made it at least for a bit. Hey, Last Chance Knives. How you doing, Ken? Glad you popped in here. Whew. Doing a little bit of deadlifts today. I'm going to be on set number 6. You missed a little bit of it. I'll go ahead and give you kind of an insider scoop of what I'm doing here. I'm doing 6, 7, 8. I'm doing 8 sets, 405 just for 1 rep each. It's nothing I've not done before, but I haven't done it in a long time. So that was kind of my challenge for today, and wanted to kind of push myself and just kind of make myself do that. My theory about that is, number 1, we're lifting heavy weight. Number 2, we're kind of prolonging the experience, even though it's only 1 set or 1 rep. We're kind of prolonging things, and it kind of makes your body have to set and reset, set and reset, set and reset over and over and over like that. So I don't know, it's kind of my theory behind it, that, you know, my bro science. Doing good, all right. Well, I hope you're not too snowed in up there. What's funny is I ran into another guy randomly on YouTube, and he's from Illinois, and I'm already hooked up with a couple of you. Probably probably about 3 of you at least up in Illinois, at least, maybe more. I don't know if I have a connection with Illinois or what, but he's an older guy. He's about, I think he said he was 67 maybe, or gonna be 67, and yeah, I caught up with him. He left some comments on some videos, and so I went to his channel and checked out a couple of his videos, and I'm flashing a new OS on my phone as I watch. Ooh, have fun. Hopefully it don't glitch out and break your phone. Good luck on that one. And hey, last chance, Ken. I don't know if you know Danny. Danny Wolf. He's got a channel he does, and he's come back from a big weight loss, and you know he's got some sicknesses and different things that he deals with, and he tries to get in there and work out and change his life. He's lost a lot of weight. He's done his first competition, I think maybe several months back or so, and you might want to check him out. You know, he does some interesting stuff, and you know, it's good to support people like that are struggling and all that good stuff. So I believe Danny Wolf is a good guy, and I recommend his channel. And the same thing with you, Danny, if you're still watching, maybe check out Last Chance Knives or his other channel, LCK Strength Training. That's where he actually works out. So check out his channels. Yeah, Ken, he's a good guy. Well, let me go ahead and get another set done. Make sure I'm on set number 6. Because I forget, like, instantly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Try to remember longer than 3 seconds, Mike. Set number 6. All right. 405, set number 6. Come on, Mike. Get that up there. Whew. Oh, my toes. Get up here. Ooh. All right. You know, guys, sometimes we got to celebrate the small victories. Again, I've done this before. Technically not a big deal. But like I mentioned, it's been a long time since I've kind of done this. So I was actually a tiny bit nervous going into this routine today. But I mean, I figured I could do it because I've done it before. But there are those days, you know how 405 can feel like 500, so wasn't exactly sure, but we only got 2 more sets to go, and I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it, guys. Whew. Mac Bean, all right. How you doing, John? I'm glad you popped in here. Whew. Working but stopping in. I know you probably can't hear me. I don't know if you can, but a lot of times John can't hear because he's at work, and he'll just kind of pop in. And oh, and by the way, John, he did a new workout video today. and did pretty good. He went light today, which is good, and going light is better than going nothing. So I applaud you. You did good, John, and just keep pushing forward, and you're gonna kick butt. You're gonna do good. Whew. All right, we got 2 more sets of 405. 2 more sets. So, you know, I kind of had a little topic of conversation just a little while ago. I don't know if you were in here, Ken, but where I was talking about how I think a lot of people go into these videos and they click on our channels and they expect these big productions, you know, with lighting people and camera people and special effects people and, you know, makeup people, and they possibly expect us to have these hot, sexy girls with us or hot, sexy guys with us or whatever the case may be. And I think once they see that we're just a bunch of normal, everyday people out here doing our thing, I think sometimes that turns them away. But, you know, what do they expect? You know, we can't, you know, we can't all be these high production, kind of over the top, kind of fake fitness people. I don't know if they're fake, but we'll call them fake. Why not? But you know, we can't be all glitz and glamour. A lot of times you're just gonna look ugly, like I'm looking right here. I've had this shirt on for 2 days. I've had these pants on for 2 days. I've been wearing this hat for like 10 years. So, you know, I only use one camera at a time, 99.99999% of the time, and it's just a little cheap web camera. So, you know, we do what we can do, right? And I think really the message has been lost in a lot of channels because everybody expects glitz and glamour, and they're not looking at what we're trying to really present to them and share with the world, which is something very positive. So, I can do a much higher level production, but who has that much time to put into it? Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I'm not a professional videographer. I'm not a professional, you know, effects artist, but I use a program and I can add some special effects, and I could do a whole lot more fade in and fade outs and all this, you know, slow motion this and high speed that, and you know, I could do all that kind of crap, but I ain't got time for all that. You know, I put out at least 1 video a day. Plus, I'm supporting all kind of channels every day, not just on my Body Beatdown channel, but on my other channel. You know, I support some other channels on that one, and then plus I gotta live my life. I play video games sometimes, and I gotta cook. I gotta do a couple of house chores. I gotta run the bus a couple of times a day. I gotta find time to sleep and say hi to my wife, and you know, so I don't have time to sit there and do all that. You know, if you see me do anything kind of special or neat in a video, I really, you know, I feel special at that point, like I did something. Yeah, the content, everybody should look at the content more than the glitz and glamour. Believe me, I've thought about getting like some video clips of, like, you know, nice looking chicks, nice looking women, you know, dancing around and acting, you know, doing what women do, and imposing them, putting them in my videos for the fun of it. You know, I've thought about doing stuff like that just to see how many people would all, you know, pop in and to see stuff like that, but I can't do that because that's goofy. But I might put a Tyrannosaurus Rex in my video one day. You never know. I do have a clip of a T-Rex, so I might do that. Back to work. All right, John. See ya. Have a good night. All right. So let's do set number 7. Set number 7. 405. Set number 7. Uh-oh. You know how you strain your neck sometimes when you're doing some of these lifts? I can feel I might have done that. Probably tomorrow I'll be walking around like this. Huh? What? All right, we only got one more set. Yeah, I know. That'll happen to me when I'm doing shoulder presses or deadlifts. Not or, but and. Usually a shoulder press and a deadlift is where it'll happen for me. Maybe I'll be okay. But you can feel it like right as it happens. It's like, and while you're here, Ken, I just want to, two things. Number one, I want to say thanks for the content. I enjoy watching your content, and you're one of the few people out there that I watch that do knives and work out and all that kind of stuff. And I like what you do, and I like your professionalism on both of the topics, on both of the things. And I appreciate that. I like seeing that kind of content, and you just seem like a decent, upstanding person. I'm probably wrong. You're probably a rebel without a cause. But I appreciate your channels and what you do. And even though I'm not a knife guy or anything like that, I still like to watch and I still like to support your channel along with Big J's. And Boston Blade Review, he changed his name. And I still support his channel when he does something. But mostly you and Big J at this point, I guess. And number two, I want to say thanks again. And I've probably said it too many times. I want to say thanks again for the microphone and the stand and the little USB amp processor deal and all that stuff. And I appreciate that. And I used it. I don't know if you watched my video the other day where I'm on the bike, and I was actually using it for that. I had the microphone over here right by my face where I was cycling, and then the video, and then so that worked out pretty well. Every once in a while, my neck will act up. It started when I was a farmer, running tractor, always looking backwards. Yeah, I bet. Always having to look and see what the stuff's going on back there. So, yeah, and you're bouncing around and all that stuff, and your arms are out here, and yeah. That's a new dance I got. It's called the tractor. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Stay. Don't fall. All right. So let's go ahead and get the last set done. Last set. How long have we been going? Woo, we're a little over an hour. That's crazy. That's why I don't do live streams too much. Or that's why I also don't watch live streams too much, because it's hard to dedicate that much time. So anyway, let's do set number 8. Let me get a little powder. Little powder. Whew. 405. Set number 8. Final set. Holy cow. I'm crazy. Oh my God. Whew. Oh my God. Let me catch my breath. Ken, talking about the audio in my videos. With the drum videos, I'm actually using 2 audio sources. I might have mentioned it to you before, but I'll use whatever camera I'm using and the audio from that camera, or I'll use the video portion from a camera and I'll use the audio that you sent me, the microphone. So let's talk about it in that way. So I got the microphone set up. I got my camera set up that I'm not going to use the audio from. But I'm using the audio that the microphone's going to capture. So even doing that, with that microphone, it's kind of almost one directional. You got to kind of be kind of close to that microphone. So it picks up the drums. I can get it where it picks up the drums really well, but it's not really picking up the audio. Because see, I don't do it like some people. Some people will have headphones on and listen to the music and play and then put audio over it. What I do is I'm recording my drums with the microphone, and then I bring it into OBS Studio. No, I don't. I don't know why. I done forgot. Whenever I'm going to edit it, I bring it up into Filmora, and so I got the video portion that's not going to be used for audio. So I got the video, and then I take the audio that's from the microphone you gave me. I'm still saying it wrong. Dang it. The video and the microphone are going at the same time, but I'm only getting the audio from your microphone. Right? Okay. So we got that audio that we're putting in there. But then on top of that, I'm also taking the actual song audio and I'm putting it in there and I'm lining them up. And I'm getting them to where they're on, exact. And I'll usually turn like the audio from the actual song maybe down a little bit, and I take the drums out of it too. I use a program that takes the drums out for the most part, So anyway, what I'm saying is a lot of times the audio that you're hearing is also a mixture of me putting that audio clip, you know, from the actual song in there on top of the other audio. So I got to make sure I get it just right, or else you'll hear, you know, echoing. So anyway, it's a lot to, you know, you understand. It's just hard to explain sometimes, but that's how I do it. That's how I get it done. And because if I just use your microphone, you know, it don't quite pick up the audio. And since I don't use headphones while I'm playing, I got to hear the music. So anyway, it's crazy. It's simple, but it's crazy. Oh yeah, you can. I got a program that'll take pretty much whatever you want out of the track. It's pretty cool. Of course, it's not, you know, 110% perfect, but it is it is a big program that like everybody uses. So I use the free version, and I only get maybe 4 or 5 uses a month out of it. But it's a pretty cool program. I'll get you the name if you want it. You might want it for something. I forgot what it's called. Moises. Moises? It's called Moises. M-O-I-S-E. M-O-I-S-E. M-O-I-S-E-S. Moises. Something like that. So, yeah. And you can go in there and import a song, and you can take vocals out or certain instruments, and you can pay to use. You can have a paid version, and it lets you do even more stuff. So it's a pretty cool little program. Whew. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to end this live stream. As I've mentioned before, I also edit my live streams and make regular videos out of them. So I'm going to kind of have to end the video kind of like that, like I'm making just a regular video. So it might come off a little strange whenever I just stop and, you know, close my video the normal way. But now that you know, it might not be so strange. So I'll go ahead and just say thanks to everyone for popping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate your channels, your content. I appreciate those of you that popped in here because you're always friendly to me. And you put out decent content, and I think we need to be the new standard for fitness content on the internet. My humble opinion. I found it for me. Vocal removal would be great. Yeah. Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, glad I could help you there. And yeah, it's a pretty cool program. So I'm no professional at it. I just know how to use it very quickly and minimalistically. And but if you need help at all, you know, I could try. Or you can, even on YouTube though, you can find all kind of tutorials on YouTube. You know that. So anyway, I'm gonna put my phone down and close out the video like normal. So again, I appreciate everybody being here. So here we go. Game face on. Here we go. All right, guys, and just like that, we are done with another workout, another fantastic deadlift day. Really surprised myself, not only making it to 8 sets, but also on my 8th set, doing 5 reps of 405 at the end of all that. So you never know what you can do, guys, until you try, until you get that fire built up in you, and just go with it. Don't second guess, because the second you second guess, you're going to fail. A lot of times I found that to be true. If you second guess things, you fail. So it was something that I said, well, I'm going to go for another rep and another, and we're going to get 5. And so I did it. If I would have let my brain take over, I probably would have just stopped at 1, maybe 2. So just get in there, and sometimes don't listen to what your one side of the brain's telling you. Listen to another side. So very happy with that. And tomorrow we're going to be doing more cardio-based working out. I can only do so much. I'm not going to go outside in the snow and the slush and the nastiness and try to do a walk or try to work out with the tire or jump rope or anything else out there. What we're going to do is just in here, and so look forward to that tomorrow, if you would please. Also, if I give you a little inspiration, maybe through your day, your week, your month, your year, I've done my job, and maybe if you don't mind, do a little part on your end. Maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your amazing host on this great channel full of some amazing people. And don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown, which will be tomorrow. See y'all later. All right, now I gotta sign off and walk over here. I appreciate you guys popping in here. Have a great night, and I'll be looking for some videos. See y'all later. Bye. See ya. Wah. Hiya. Wah. Did you see that?